What we like to do is have fun, and we want to have fun together with our partners. And events such as these are a terrific opportunity for that.
Rob Napoli here, head of marketing at Omniboost, and I'm with our founder, our fearless leader, Kees Zora. I know I always say the name wrong, but go with me, Zorge.
Zorge.
Zora, okay.
It's the G.
I always mess that up. So, Kees, as the founder and CEO of the company, why is it important for you to be here at these events?
I'd like to be there here together with my team. So understand what's driving our partners, meeting new partners, get the vibe, what's out there. So what's engaging for people? What are they struggling with? Doing this together with my team and actually being a founder from day one. So actually being used to be all over the freaking place. Now being here together with my team leads, my commercial staff, making sure that they are driving the conversations. But I most definitely still want to understand what's driving our partnerships. And obviously, it's always a good moment to sync up with your current partners and new partners. Have a dinner, share a beer. And also, what we like to do is have fun. And we want to have fun together with our partners. And events such as these are a terrific opportunity for that.
Absolutely. And I think it's really easy for the founder, the CEO at times to send the team and be off doing 100 other things, and it's easy to kind of get lost in the sauce a little bit. And to be there and hear and talk with the partners definitely makes a difference. When you go to an event like this and you're around the team on this stuff, what is your key takeaways? What excites you about it? How do you feel when you go back home?
I always head back home with sorry for the language, a shitload of energy, because I want to learn and innovate. So events such as these, your partners, your potential customers, they provide you with so many new and fresh insights that it's like a trigger for product developments. So when I step on the plane heading back, my mind is all over the place, and actually sometimes need to thread back a bit when I get back at HQ, that the teams are like, yeah, Casey, hold your horses, but cool insights. But it gives a lot of energy.
I love that. And as we're sitting here at the National Restaurant Association show, it's about halfway through the year. What excites you most about the second half of 2023 and growing the business?
Like we said earlier, we invested a whole bunch of things in our stack. And we're ready for execution right now. So we grew quite considerably over the last year. We expanded to multiple countries, doing the expansion in the USA, which I'm very, very, very enthusiastic about. But what I see happening right now is we're going for the stratosphere. So the fuel is in, the rocket is ready. We're going to launch, baby, definitely.
I love that. And it's really exciting. And, I think it's really fun, kind of a fun story to share with everyone out there. And Michael will attest to this. The blue hoodies.
The Smurfs.
Whose idea was that?
Mine.
So, when I came and they said, we're going to wear blue hoodies at the event, my colleague, Michael Fernando, had the same fear a year ago. That shit fucking works. It's iconic. People love it. People look at it. And I think it really kind of represents you as a founder, always thinking to do things differently, always finding solutions. And sometimes that's even just wearing an iconic blue, bright hoodie to capture a bit of attention. So I absolutely love it. I'm really excited for what we have in store for 2023. And it's always fun to hear that the rocket's loaded and we're on path, man. So appreciate you taking some time. I know we got to get back out to the floor, but thank you so much for being here, sharing this, and leading from the front.
Pleasure, Rob.
All right. Rob Napoli, head of brand and marketing for Omniboost, back again. And this time we have usually the man behind the camera, Anthony de Jong. Anthony, tell me a little about your role or roles at Omniboost.
So what I'm mostly working at Omniboost is onboarding new customers, helping them with support, And while I'm also doing these kinds of things, I try to develop myself into newer roles. So currently I'm looking a little bit at marketing, but I'm also looking at actually the other parts of the companies, having to figure out most likely I want to head in more commercial directions, and yeah, developing myself as a person inside the company has been a blast for over the last year.
I love it. Well, we're going to teach you how to use a microphone first and foremost, because we want to capture your voice as great as possible. But I love that you have this commercial mindset and want to continue to grow. And I know it's something that we're kind of working on. But from a standpoint of support, when we think about what we do at Omniboost, we have all these integrations. We have amazing partners. We've got 3,000 plus integrations across 70 countries. From a support perspective, what does it mean to be hospitable in your mind?
You need to think with the customer. Myself, I've worked in restaurants, cafeterias before, so I actually know what goes on in the floor, and that really helps in my current job. When I'm in a call with somebody, they actually see someone that knows the difficulties of their job and how we can actually help them make it better for them, make their life easier.
I love that. And I think that makes a big difference when we can work with our customers and have, similar to Michelle Janssen was talking about, slinging pizzas back in the day and working in the POS space. When we as a company can put ourselves in their shoes and understand that the hospitality industry, the actual end customer has a lot going on and their whole job is to delight who they serve. It makes a big difference when we take that same approach from a support team. You got quite a few when I met you. They call you Alan, Anthony. You have so many nicknames, but where did that all come from?
The first nickname was actually Douwe. When I came, yeah, there are a lot of nicknames, but that one came out of my beard. I came into the office, and the first thing Case said me, "That's a Douwe." And that's actually where the first nickname started. And then at the beginning, one day I didn't do my hair and I kind of looked like Alan from the iconic movie The Hangover with the beard. And then, you can fill in the rest.
Yeah, so it stuck. And I've never met somebody with so many nicknames in my entire life until I met you. And sometimes I still don't know if they're talking about you or somebody else. So I absolutely, I absolutely love it. When we look at 2023 and the growth, you talked about you want to be more commercial, you want to grow. You're obviously leading from the front in the support area. You work on the side, man behind the camera, doing some marketing and whatnot. What excites you most about the second half of the year? What do you hope to do or hope to accomplish in your role at this company this year?
I really hope to get a steady spot within the company, only working on one thing and not all small things all around. Really get my focus on something that I'm good at and that I want to develop myself in. And with conversations that are driven here at trade shows, with colleagues, with partners, I think there is a very bright future from here at Omniboost.
I love that. And, coming from, small town in the Netherlands and getting to come to the US and around the world these trade shows, what does it mean for you? What do you learn? What do you like? What do you take away from an event like this show?
Yeah, meeting our partners, actually experiencing multiple cultures all around the world. And like you said, I'm from a real small town village with only 200 people. And if you would have told me 5 years ago, we're going to work at a company, they're going to fly you out to the States, back and forwards to Germany, Spain, Belgium, the UK. I've been everywhere in the last year. It's so amazing. Sometimes I still don't even believe it myself, but I've grown so much within a year because of the opportunities Omniboost have given me.
I love that. Well, I definitely see brighter futures ahead, and we have a rocket ship that is going to the moon. So I'm excited to see where that takes you. I appreciate you taking time, especially nice to be able to have you on the camera instead of behind the camera all the time. But we're all excited to see where you continue to grow and take your own role in development within the company in 2023. So thank you, my man.
Thank you very much.
All right, Rob Napoli, head of brand at Omniboost, and I'm here with Michelle Janssen. Michelle, why don't you give a quick intro on your role at Omniboost?
I'm Michelle. I'm responsible for partnerships and the commercial part of the Omniboost Post Connector.
And when you talk about head of partnerships and commercial, what does that mean? What does that entail? What do you do on a day-to-day, and what do you love to do about your role at Omniboost?
Exploring with partners which integrations they need to move forward and enable sales opportunities for them, so we can both grow.
You know, there's a rumor going around when I join to ask you a question, and it's because you're called the Poss Father. So how did you get that nickname? Tell me about that.
That's a good one. I think it goes a long time back when I was 16 years ago. I went on holidays to Mallorca. I met a friend from Ireland. Went over to Dublin to celebrate Halloween. They owned a pizza store, and then that's where I was introduced with hospitality technology. Went back there every year, did my work experience there. And later I worked in several hospitality roles and never left that technology part. Later we brought an American solution back to the Netherlands or Europe, and we needed to integrate with multiple POS. So I used that experience to grow. And with my last role, I worked with a big partner of us now, a POS vendor. So a lot of history there with POS.
I love that. From partying on a beach in Mallorca to Dublin at Halloween. But I know that the second part of that name comes from the story of the actual name of the pizza restaurant. So tell me about that.
Oh yeah, it's a brilliant name, and I love to add. The company was called Godfather's Pizza, and they had a slogan. It was based on the competitors like Domino's and 4-Star Pizza, and of course the supermarket pizza. So it was Godfathers, no stars, no games, keep it fresh, keep it Godfathers. I love it, and the pizzas were great.
Well, I'm sure they were if you were slinging them, and hence the nickname, the Poss Father. And I love that. It's such a fun story, and it's so cool to talk about that because, you know, you do see it as we've been walking around meeting our partners. Everyone in the space knows that you are the guy for Poss, and you know that comes from kind of your ability to come to Omniboost. And so tell me a little about what drew you to Omniboost. How did you get here from working in the Poss space?
When we're working in the POS, I encountered some issues that I couldn't grow because we were limited with integrations. So we were searching for a party that could help us enable those sales opportunities. So that's when I got in touch with Omniboost. We built a few integrations. We enabled a few sales opportunities. And then after 2 years working together, I was seduced to make the step over to Omniboost and put myself in my strength to seek those opportunities only from a different angle.
I love that. So bringing that kind of solutions-minded energy over to the company, and that's what Omniboost is all about, right? So it's really exciting to see where that kind of comes from the top-down level. What are you most excited for in 2023 with Omniboost? What are you excited to do or build or create this year?
There's a really nice foundation already, and I think there's a lot to explore with the current stack of partners to grow together. So I'm really looking forward to work with the POS vendors we have at the moment, and grow the verticals, grow the integrations, and cross integration as well. So we have loads of integrations, just more and better.
I love that. More and better. Absolutely. Well, Michelle, thank you so much for taking a little bit of time. I know we got to get back to the floor and go meet with some more people while we're here, but appreciate you taking the time, my friend.
Anytime. Thanks.
Awesome.